Parents and students, we have another weekly update for you. Got a little different camera angle this week, so hopefully this works out and I need to remember to look at you and not necessarily my screen. But this is our last week before fall break, so make sure that we are turning things in and contacting our teachers if we need any help. First of all, like always, we start our virtual announcements talking about Google Meets. It will be extremely important that you take advantage of these, especially if you haven't yet. We've reached out to a lot of you. If we haven't gotten a whole lot of work, trying to coax you into going to these Google Meets to get some help from your teachers. So those are as follows. They have not changed. First period and second period tomorrow, Tuesday. Third and fourth on Wednesday, and fifth and sixth on Thursday. This is the big one, though. We sent out a survey for our return to school. The board made the decision to have us go back to school starting the week of October 12th. We're very excited to have this opportunity. We've been working very, very hard to set up some stipulations, some procedures, some processes to make this safe for you to come back to school. So this kind of outlines it, and I did send out a one call here about 4 or 5 o'clock this evening to try to explain some of this stuff. But we are going to be attending on what we call a 3-2 schedule. 3 days if you chose traditional learning. 3 days you will be in person. 2 days you will still be at home doing the remote learning. So students, you're going to work Monday and Friday remotely, again, if you chose traditional learning, and then attend in-person classes Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. For everyone who chose remote, you just roll on. You are remote every single day. You should expect to get work every single day to turn that stuff in and keep on trucking with remote learning. If you're coming in person and you are a car rider, you can be dropped off at 7:20 a.m. in the front of the school. That entrance will be for car riders only, right there by the flagpole. And you can enter at 7:20 a.m. and come in the front, and then you'll go directly to first period. We're not gonna hang out in the front. We're not gonna go get breakfast right away. You will go directly to first period so that we can keep tabs on you and know who is in the building. If you're a bus rider, your buses will run their normal routes starting that week, and you will be dropped off at the side entrance by the ag shop. Now that's different. Before we would drop right there by the cafeteria. Now you're going to be dropped over by the ag shop entrance. That'll be the bus entrance. And when you come in again, you will go directly to the first class that you have that particular day. On Tuesday morning, you'll go straight to first period. Do not worry, we will still get you breakfast. It's just we need you in your room first so that we can take a head count of who is here and make sure that everybody's safe and sound. The last group that we have, those kids that drive to school, you're going to enter the building starting at 7:40. I know that you might want to get in here earlier, but I really need you to hold off until 7:40. This staggered start will help us get people where they need to be and not have any exposure or not have any kind of grouping together, anything like that. And you're going to enter through the cafeteria side. That's normal, but if you park up towards the front of the school in the student parking lot, please don't enter that front door. That's going to be for car riders. I need you guys to come all the way down to the side door by the cafeteria if you are driving yourself. Big thing, all students and staff are going to wear their masks throughout the day. We really won't have an opportunity, obviously at lunch and breakfast, we'll have to take them off so that we can eat. But in the classroom, you will be expected to have your mask on the entire time. Students will have 2 classes each day. Now that's really different. So you're going to be sitting in your classes for a long time, but we're hoping that You'll be able to make up some work. You'll be able to get some assistance for the entire week in that time frame. And I will post out some more information on the times that will be happening so you can plan accordingly. Teachers are going to sanitize their rooms in between the classes coming. So let's say Tuesday morning you show up and you go to first period. We get you some breakfast. You're in first period for a long time. And then we go to lunch. Yes, you will still have lunch. We'll take care of that. And that'll be in that document that I send out as well. And then after lunch, you will go to fourth period. And then that'll be it for Tuesday. Wednesday, when you come in, you'll go to second period. Remember, we already covered first period, so now we need to go to second period. Be in second period for a while, go to lunch, and after lunch, we'll go to fifth period. And then finally on Thursday, you'll come in and go to your third period class, and then head off to lunch, and then eventually end the day in sixth period. That way, your morning classes stay in the morning, your afternoon classes stay in the afternoon. Vocational school will still go to vocational school. Your work experience will still happen. We have some co-op students. We have some dual credit students. We have some iLead students. All of that stuff we are going to try to make as normal as we possibly can with the one goal of being safe. We always want to be safe, guys. That's why we need to have the masks on. We're going to try to stay socially distanced whenever we can. That's our goal. To stay socially distanced, to stick with our masks, and to ultimately continue to be in school the whole time. As a reminder, make sure that you bring your backpack, some earbuds or some headphones. You'll want those. Obviously, your Chromebook and the case. That's just to keep it safe. And a big thing here, guys, you're going to have to remember to charge that thing every single night. Okay, it's not going to be very easy to find time in the day to plug that thing up throughout the day. So we're going to need it. So every night, just plug that up. It doesn't take very long for those things to charge, and then you should be good. I am certain that with all of this information, there's going to continue to be questions, and that's okay. We invite the questions. Feel free to contact me, contact the school, send an email. I will be posting, like I said, documents that kind of go over some of this stuff, maybe in a little bit more detail. If you specifically have questions, like you're a vocational student and you want to know what it'll look like, you can always ask. And I know that we took that survey, and depending upon this information, you may change. Here's what I'll tell you. We need to know. We need to know as soon as possible because that could change our lunch numbers, that could change our breakfast numbers. And this year more than ever, that's important to us. We kind of have to know where everyone's going to be, who's going to be here, when they're going to be here. So please make sure that you're informed, right? Answer the questions, or ask the questions, get the answers that you need, and let us know so that we can nail this thing down and know who's going to be in the building come October 13th when we start this thing. And I appreciate you guys like always. Schoolwork, this isn't changing, hasn't changed. Check your emails, students, okay? You need to make sure that you're checking those emails. Seniors, a lot of information coming. I know Ms. Power sent out stuff for college visits or virtual college visits. You need to still be thinking about that stuff. Also, make sure you check your Google Classrooms. I've had some students call and they were looking on their portal to see when things were due. And unfortunately, when they go into Infinite Campus, sometimes that's too late, right? It goes in as missing when if you would have been logged into your Google Classroom, you could have gotten that stuff done and then you don't feel like you're in the hole on anything. But you will have work done, or you will have work due throughout the week in all of your classes. I know that I referenced this the last few times, but some of the teachers have advocated for you. They've cut down on how much is due. They have tried to extend due dates into the weekend. Parents, students, please understand we're not assigning any work on Saturdays and Sundays. We're just giving you the option to turn it in then. So if you just look at that due date and you think, well, they assigned it on Sunday, that's probably not true. Um, if it is true, you need to contact me so that we can make that right. But realistically, the teachers are just trying to give the students as much grace as possible in this situation and allow them to turn some stuff in over the weekend. The teachers continue to post videos. Please, please, please watch those. I know of at least one teacher that puts a bonus question at the end of her videos. Every single video has got a bonus question. I think last week she offered up 8 points if you would just watch the videos and then be able to answer those bonus points. So read the directions, watch the videos. That's where you're going to get a lot of your questions answered quickly. And then if you still have questions, make sure you contact your teacher or go to those Google Meets, like I said. It's important, guys. This is the last week before fall break. Really need to finish strong here. And then when we come back, we'll be some in person, some still remote, and it'll be another adjustment period, but we're here for you. We're not trying to be mean. We're not trying to bash you. We are here to assist you in understanding this content. Another reminder, make sure that we're taking attendance daily. Students, parents, log into your portal, check that button, I'm here. If you need help downloading that app, if you need help with your password, just contact us. But that really, really helps us when you take your own attendance. It doesn't matter who you are. I lead vocational school, freshman, sophomore, junior, whoever. If you take your attendance, it just helps us out a lot. CERT testing this week. This is another biggie. CERT testing is practice ACT for freshmen, sophomores, and juniors. Especially you sophomores and juniors, this is important for you guys. Take this serious. It mirrors what the ACT looks like and gives you more practice, and it's free. We paid for it for your benefit. So how we've split this up is starting tomorrow. You will have a test a day. Okay. English test on Tuesday, math test on Wednesday, Thursday is reading, Friday is science. You can split it up that way if you want to, but everything will be open starting tomorrow. So if you wanted to go in and take every single test or 2 tests or what, however you want to do this, you can do it starting tomorrow. The teachers should have posted directions in their homeroom. They may be posted in their English class, in their social studies class. They're out there. And you go to Cert for Schools. We've got passwords. We've got everything that you would need to make sure that you get in and take advantage of this opportunity. One of the big goals here, guys, is to score well on your ACT. I understand that maybe not everybody wants to go to college, but it is still important for us to score well because that is one of the benchmarks where we're looked at versus the entire state. And I'm a competitive person. I want to be the best. So take this practice opportunity, do your best, and see where you end up so that on the real ACT day, that's not the first time that you're seeing it. And you have a little bit of background that you can go off of and feel a little bit more confident in scoring the best you possibly can. Sports this week. I know that I have probably missed stuff, and I know that probably in here there's going to be some cancellations. Specifically soccer, it's just been really, really difficult to find some referees, and I apologize to them for that, but I'm hoping that we can get some games in. But here is just a look at what we have this week, at least right now. Volleyball tomorrow night. Girls and boys soccer have got a big one against Gallatin County Tuesday. Wednesday, volleyball is going to have Henry County here. Girls soccer is going to travel to Scott High School. I'm not sure if that one will happen or not. Thursday, I know we have a reschedule for Carroll County, but it's away, and I'm not sure if that one will happen either with refs. And then a big game Friday night. football against Gallatin County. Again, just a caveat to all this stuff. All of this is subject to cancellation because of any number of reasons. But there you have it. That is our announcements for this week. Kind of long, but wanted to make sure to cover that stuff. If you've got questions, if you've got concerns, please contact us. But like always, as I end all of these, go Rebels.